afternoon, my fellow Americans. I'm Christopher Lachey, and we're back again with more non-essential facts of the day. This whole month is going to be full of independency type stuff, as well as a few heroes from each of those countries. But what's a hero without a villain?
Benedict Arnold.
A name used in the United States for a traitor, treasonous swine, betrayer of trust, breaker of promises, a real blue falcon. But just who was Benedict Arnold? He fought in the Revolutionary War of the American colonies against Great Britain. But before that, he was just a regular Joe running his merchant business before war broke out. I like how war is always described as breaking out. Like it's just some guy in a cell with an iron file working on his bars. Mr. President, China is attacking. Damn it. War must have broken out again. Yes, that's right, Mr. President. We have prisons to keep war in check. Oh my god, we do use prisons to keep war in check. Anywho, Arnold started his official services to the colonies in 1775 and quickly gained fame due to his rousing successes in the Siege of Boston, the capture of Fort Ticonderoga, the raid at St. Jean. Arnold urged the Second Continental Congress to invade Quebec, citing his hatred for mimes. He was not chosen to lead the invasion. So he complained to George Washington and recommended a secondary attack through a wilderness route, citing his hatred for bear mimes. By the time Arnold got to Quebec, he had lost half his men. And then he shattered his left leg. And then he lost the siege. And then he got promoted to brigadier general because they ran out of participation awards. It's an American thing. Later, Arnold instructed his men to defend Lake Champlain, which was lost in the Battle of Vancouver in 1776. He received commendations for throwing bodies in the way of the British and, quote, slowing them down.
You see, killbots have a preset kill limit. Knowing their weakness, I sent wave after wave of my own men at them until they reached their limit and shut down.
Boy, I bet Benedict Arnold and Joseph Stalin are just chilling in the afterlife, swapping stories. Arnold was overlooked by Congress for promotion to Major General. So he rage quit. George Washington wouldn't let him, told him to pick up his sticks and get back in the game. During the Battle of Ridgefield, Arnold hurt his left leg. Ow. Again. Then Arnold got his Major General promotion, but he didn't get the seniority that goes along with it, so then he tried to rage quit, Georgie wouldn't let him, and we move on. Arnold finally ended up in the two battles of Saratoga. During the battles of Saratoga, Arnold disobeyed General Gates' direct orders, but successfully managed to beat back the British into a surrender. Unfortunately, Arnold sustained injury to his leg. Yes, the same leg. In 1778, Arnold signed the Oath of Allegiance and swore loyalty to the United States. So signing a piece of paper shows you're somehow more loyal than getting shot 3 times. That's not how we do things in the hood, player. That same year, Arnold, at 37 years old, shacked up with 18-year-old Peggy Shippen. So after all his efforts in the war, becoming a high-ranking military official, bagging a wife half his age, now is when Arnold decides to betray his country. Yup, that's a good idea. Because, I don't know, he said his money was depreciating and that made him unhappy. Flimsy reasons aside, this is the part where Arnold starts using his wife as a mule to move secret messages between him and British forces. Within a year's time, Arnold was sending troop information to British forces and writing things in code or with invisible ink. Arnold's plot came crashing down in 1780 when the spy master John Andre, the spy that Arnold was meeting with, was actually captured. Arnold and his family made it safely into British arms by October. If everything seems like sunshine and lollipops for Arnold, that's because it was. He evaded capture and never knew prison inside the United States. If there's any irony to be found in this story, it's that Arnold's left leg, which had been shot 3 times and he had refused to amputate, actually became his good leg, despite it being 2 inches shorter. His right leg actually became inflamed with gout and brought about his death in 1801. He was buried at St. Mary's Church, Battersea, in London, England. Oh, I almost forgot. Due to a clerical error during renovations, his remains were moved to an unmarked mass grave 100 years later. How's that for justice? If you're a US tourist, you can't even pee on his grave. The nerve of some people. I want to pee on the grave. And that's going to bring us to the end of your extra long, non-essential fact of the day. I hope you found this informative and entertaining. And the next time someone calls you a Benedict Arnold, you'll know exactly how insulted you should feel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and also look for us on Twitter at FailRateExpress or hashtag FailRateExpress for more of non-essential facts of the day, some of the days.